What is going on, everybody? Welcome back to another Hundo Games Hype Hideout. Today, we are taking a look at the Nintendo Nindies Showcase of Spring 2019. I have held off all day. I was able to get through most of my work day with no spoilers today. People at work know I've got the YouTube channel, okay? They know. And yet, I still ran into spoilers today for two things. There are two things I am aware of in this showcase. I'm not going to say what they are. I will let you know when we get to them. I've seen nothing, okay? One of them is self-explanatory, and I think it's like the first thing we're going to see. The second thing, I only know the concept of it. I don't know what the name is. I don't know what it actually is. I know it is a spiritual successor sequel to something that I have heard of. Let's get into this. I have been waiting for so long. It is time. Let's go. No messing around. Make sure the volume's okay for you. All right.
Good morning. I am Dr. J.M. Lounsbury from the Ministry of Drink and Health Regulation. While many working adults start their day with coffee, we recommend to switch to milk to complete your regimen of nutrifying activity. If you are making the switch, a very great annoyance which occurs often with milk occurs during the pouring of it. If you tackle a particularly vicious pour without taking the proper care,
this is absolutely what was spoiled for me.
Your whole day is ruined. To demonstrate proper pouring technique, I shall apply my face protector.
What?
Splendid.
Gross.
Now the optimal way to pour milk is to raise the pouring container and angle it at no more than 45 degrees positively as you approach your drinking vessel. I will now begin to pour.
Ah, there we go. Yeah. What is this song? Cuphead's coming to Switch. That's pretty good. Thursday, April 18th, pretty soon.
Nope, you're not dreaming.
Nice.
Cuphead is coming to the Nintendo Switch system.
I have beaten the ever-loving hell out of Cuphead.
Special, and our friends at Microsoft for helping us bring Cuphead to even more players.
Nice.
As fans know, poor Cuphead made a deal with the devil. And now the
I almost beat the game on Expert. I was on the last world. Can't remember how far I got. I didn't give up. I think something else just came out and I stopped. But I have played the heck out of Cuphead.
And the live jazz soundtrack by Christopher Madigan will still charm and haunt you in the best of ways. You'll see why when Cuphead launches on Nintendo Switch April 18th.
Maybe we'll play it again on the Switch.
Pre-purchase today. Hello everyone, I'm Kirk Scott, your friendly neighborhood indie guy.
And I'm Katie Casper, the friendly gamer. Thank you for joining as we showcase upcoming games in our first Nindies Showcase of 2019.
We couldn't wait to share the news about Cuphead, and we're just
I feel so good.
While we are honored to bring you games
I feel so bad. I sent a tweet to Kirk Scott pointing out something funny he did in one of these videos once.
Created by our talented indie partners.
It's lighthearted, all in good fun. I love you, Kirk.
That's right, Kirk. Developers across the globe have embraced Nintendo Switch, and they have plenty more unique experiences to share with everyone. Whether it's building a kingdom, vanquishing angels and demons, or just kicking back and tending a farm, games make our dreams a reality.
With so much available on Nintendo Switch already, we're delighted to show you that there's even more great indie content on the way later this year. See for yourself.
First up is Overland, a new take on the end-of-the-world narrative from the creator of Cannonball, Adam Saltzman. Not to mention the gorgeous award-winning visuals by Heather Penn and the haunting original soundscape by Jocelyn Reyes. It's
Heather Penn. It looks like Ooblets.
Where you're faced with difficult choices. Will you search for supplies, heal a
Heather
wounded
Penn.
ally, fight off a monster, rescue a helpless stranger, save your dog. Please save the dog. You can't do it all, so choose your actions wisely as your band of friends road trips across the United States. Sounds easy, right? Well, there's a catch. The farther west you go, the weirder things get. Plus, all levels, road maps, and characters are randomly generated, so every playthrough offers a fresh take on this perilous journey. Travel the post-apocalyptic roads of Overland when it comes
amazing
to
looking
Nintendo
artwork.
Switch this fall.
Uh-huh. Cool.
One man is prepared to destroy anyone in his sight using moves reminiscent of a violent ballet, all while guided by a self-aware banana named Pedro. Using
I
his
can't remember what
arsenal
this is
of absolutely
called.
crazy skills, you'll battle through the violent underworlds of Old Town, District Null, and beyond. Go full throttle with all your weapons and your body, jumping, flipping, and swinging while putting the drop on your enemies. Since you'll be running and gunning, there's bound to be chaos. Slow things down by shifting into slow motion to pace your
It looks fun.
and dual-wield destruction with
And
elegant
ridiculous. Look at
tactics.
this.
My friend Pedro drops
My
in
friend
with console
Pedro.
exclusive for Nintendo Switch this
Of course, it's Devolver.
In the emotional survival game NeoCab, fulfilling your job as a rideshare driver is the only way you might reunite with your best friend Savvy, who's wanted by Capra, an omnipresent megacorporation. In this dystopic future, you're the last human driver in a city overrun by automation. As you navigate the streets of the fictional California city Los Ojos, you'll meet a diverse cast of characters, each with their own story arc. Your choices, like picking passengers, balancing your income, sustaining a positive rating, and managing your emotions via the
Uber,
Feel
the
Great
game.
system, are all elements you
Future
need to
Uber.
maintain to keep your job and find your friend. Oh, and don't forget, Capra is watching. NeoCab is scheduled to arrive on Nintendo Switch this summer.
You know, I've always wanted to lead a pack of dogs.
Oh no, stop this.
This next
Stop
game will
this
be as
now.
close as I ever get.
I said I was
Let's
fine with
check
it.
in
Stop
with
it now.
Lindsay Rostel, the game's director.
I don't.
The Iditarod Dog Sled Race is a
Fine.
1,000-mile journey
All right.
embarked upon by teams of dogs and mushers of all ages, genders, and skill levels every year. Anyone
All
can
the
win,
Nindy
but many are
showcases in the
just trying to
past
finish,
have just been
trying
like,
to prove to themselves that they can do it. As game director at Timberline Studio, I became fascinated, and some might say a little bit obsessed, with this idea. We knew we wanted to tell a story in the world of dog sledding. And while I don't intend to race in the real Iditarod anytime soon, we're thrilled and a little bit nervous to reveal our debut title, The Red Lantern.
Do you have those moments that stick out in your mind? When I was a kid, I was told you are what you do, so choose wisely. I could be an astronaut, a CEO, a painter, a doctor. I could be anything. Hi, I'm supposed to achieve great things.
is the director
Unfortunately for me,
voicing
they
this?
are also your mistakes. And turns out they tend to remember those more.
Or it almost sounds like
Hey,
Ashley
I'm,
Birch.
I'm a disappointment. So, I've decided to become something else. Something that can't be forgotten. I've got a plan. Get a van, fill it with dogs.
Get dogs,
go to
get sled,
Alaska,
go to
race in
Alaska.
the Iditarod dog sled race, and finish. Nothing
Iditarod.
could take that from me.
Iditarod.
And things we're going to plan. Dogs,
Ooh.
sled. On way.
Getting Firewatch vibes. Love a good winter snowscape.
Things tend to go to plan. Right up until they don't.
No. Where does that go? Don't kill the dogs!
Training for the grueling Iditarod race. With your trusty crew of dogs, navigate the Alaskan wilderness to find your way home. Combining roguelike elements into this story-driven adventure game, hundreds of unique events can occur.
What?
Tend to your dogs, mend your own wounds, and hunt to survive. Thanks to the Nintendo Switch system's gyro controls, You can look around the environment with a simple turn of the system in handheld mode.
Looks beautiful.
The Red Lantern races onto Nintendo Switch later this year.
Oh my god. Okay, I'm in for that.
I don't know about
Roguelike
you,
elements.
But when I play horror games, I jump a lot. Fortunately, Darkwood is going for that slow burn on the scare meter.
Weird.
Don't get me wrong, Darkwood will creep you out, all while changing the perspective on survival horror games. Craft weapons,
knew it would
prepare
interest
traps,
you.
fortify hideouts. You'll explore and scavenge the eerie forests of the Soviet bloc by day, then hunker down in your hideout at night. With nightmarish forces corrupting the woods, wait and pray for the sun to come up.
These are like
next
3D
morning.
pixel vibes.
The world of Darkwood is procedurally generated, meaning locations and events will vary for each playthrough and player. There's no linear path in these woods, so proceed with caution and know each decision will impact you and the inhabitants of Darkwood.
Huh.
Darkwood creeps onto Nintendo Switch this May.
Acid Wizard.
This next game has both style and substance. Katana Zero. You play as a well-trained assassin, the Dragon.
Ah,
capable
yes.
of instantly taking out any obstacles in your
I've
path.
seen this. This is like
Your
Hotline
serious
Miami
powers
with
and
a
physical
samurai.
mission allow you to both see the future and manipulate time. As you
Oh.
cut through each level, you'll leave no breathing bodies behind. I must recommend caution though, since your foes can return the favor.
Oh my
by
God.
eliminating you in a single hit. But don't fret. The game literally rewinds to the beginning of each level for you to learn and improve. Yes, that should work. After a hard-fought mission, sip
Oh,
some
you-
tea and
and you go back to your
relax.
Hotline Miami
The
apartment.
next day, you'll take a seat on the therapist's couch and talk through your demons.
What?
Of course, make sure to get a much-needed refill of your medication before the next mission. Now go forth, katana in hand.
This game's gonna go to
and
weird
remember,
places.
leave no survivors.
Such
Katana
Hotline
Zero
vibes.
slashes its way
Oh my god, look at that
Switch
logo.
April 18th. It's available for pre-purchase today.
Your spiritual successor Hotline
This
hype.
next game is pretty...
Wait, let's save that joke for the developer. Wouldn't it be way cooler if they introduced the next game?
Totally. So let's pass it over to our friends at Double Fine.
Hi, I'm Lee Petty from Double Fine Productions.
You have to cut to Tim
creator
if
of
you're going to
Stacking
Double
and
Fine.
Headlander. And today, we're going to show you something that has never been seen before.
Who does Nintendo think they're talking? Yes.
Dad, don't spoil it.
When they cut to those hosts and they make those puns, who are they addressing? They're not addressing children. And kids don't think they're funny. I promise you.
The world, twice destroyed, lies in ruin. If we are to survive, if the world is to blossom again, then we must find the one who is Rad.
Rad.
Righteous.
What?
Begone, foul beast.
And you make plants.
Mutation.
What?
Mutation. Mutation.
Oh, I'm in. Oh, this is awesome. This is just pure 90s trash. I love it. Ew. Ew! What the? Double Fine, you will always have me. Wait, did he say Persona? Oh my god, this is beautiful.
The child shows promise, but the time has come for their real quest to begin.
He's got a little jelly guy backpack.
Rad.
Oh, that's so good! So there's like roguelike upgrades then? Bandai Namco Entertainment. What? A Double Fine production. Oh my god.
Trust me when I say, You have no idea what you're getting yourself into with this one.
Unless you're talking about a pinball action adventure game, you're right.
That's exactly what this is. Not only is Creature in the Well a world debut, it's also a top-down action-adventure game inspired by the fine art of pinball.
Whoa, what?
It all takes place in the desert, where a giant creature has entrapped townsfolk in an eternal sandstorm.
Whoa.
As the last engineer tasked with powering up a giant weather machine, your mission is to finish the job once and for all, before the world beyond the sandstorm is forgotten. Luckily, over 15 weapons are at your disposal, and each one has the
Oh my
power
God.
to alter the way you interact with the ricocheting energy orbs in your environment. The controls may be simple, but
This
there's
looks
a deep
real
well of
cool.
skills to master across all 8 handcrafted dungeons.
I'm getting
While you fight
huge
for
Fury
survival,
vibes.
savor every corner
And
of
I
this
love the
painterly
pinball
world in
tables.
all its pinball glory. When Creature in the Well emerges from the depths this summer.
Cool.
Betrayed and left for dead, Mr. Wolf finds himself alone, vastly outnumbered, and hell-bent on enacting his revenge. On the bright side, he's got grit in his gut and a wolf on his head. That means you don't mess with this guy. The world is his weapon, and in this fast-paced, top-down action game from Paper Cult, it's yours too. So, choreograph the most spectacular combos you can.
What?
Everything from hatchets to ladders to carrots.
He's just flying around. What?
Basically just death.
He's just flying around this world.
And fast, as our lone anti-hero, Mr. Wolf, brawls his way to the very heart of the mystery that plagues him.
You know, I always try and keep a level head. If I don't think I'm going to like something, I want to make sure that I'm giving you all my accurate reactions. But, like, this all looks good. We got Tauren. Lizard men. Is this some kind of sandbox thing? Nope. Maybe a strategy game. I don't know why I'm getting strategy vibes. Huge strategy vibes.
A primal fantasy collides with the advanced game design of today in Pine. In this open-world, third-person action-adventure game, the world and your enemies will adapt to your choices.
What?
You'll travel to 6 diverse biomes across miles of terrain and encounter 5 factions of creatures itching to dominate the food chain.
Huh.
The only way to prepare is to scavenge, barter, harvest, craft items, and sell them at the market to stock up on supplies. It'll be a true fight for survival when Pine goes wild on Nintendo Switch this August.
Looks like it's got some jank, but could be an
Man, I
interesting
love
time.
arcade games. But I'm thinking it's time we bring some more to Nintendo Switch.
How about some games from Rami Ismail and Jan Willem Niemann of the independent studio Glambeer?
Yes! But the people want to know what games and when.
You won't have to wait long to fight endless hordes of
It's
enemies
Loot
because
Box
Super
Crate.
Box
Yeah,
is
that
coming
one.
out
Super
next
Crate
month.
Box.
It'll be the first time players can engage in fast-paced multiplayer matches, a feature that's exclusive to the Nintendo Switch version.
I'm okay on
Plus,
this.
Nuclear Throne comes out today. It's an action roguelike about mutants who spend their day fighting for the throne in a gritty, post-apocalyptic
Nuclear
world.
Throne I did always want to try.
Solo or with a fellow mutant buddy in co-op mode, you can become ruler of the wasteland.
Oh, and we have a new game announcement, Glambeer Arcade. It's a collection of bite-sized games which will have a growing catalog over time.
What?
Starting with Ultra Bugs. Ultra Bugs is a fast-paced, high-score-centric game where you pilot a ship to fight endless space bugs that split up into more space bugs when
Wait.
you defeat them. But never fear, Defeating the occasional boss monsters, Ultra Bugs, will unlock enemy DNA that you can use to
This reminds me
customize
of like
your
Geometry Wars.
Vlambeer Arcade with Ultra Bugs is coming to Nintendo Switch later this year.
Wait, is it Nintendo? Is it a Nintendo game?
Shooter fans, we've shot planes out of the sky, destroyed starships in outer space, and now the 2D shooting genre is going underwater. In this aquatic world, you'll unload a variety of weapons and power-ups in co-op mode or versus modes for 1 to 4 players or bots. This multiplayer underwater shooter comes with an oceanic amount of content, with more than 150 challenges across 8 game modes, including 5 versus game modes and 5 entire worlds to battle across in adventure mode. You'll be able to toggle between classic dual-stick controls and motion aiming, whether you're playing locally or online. The online functions include matchmaking support, and you can engage with friends via in-game voice chat or the party system. See where you rank on the online leaderboard when Swim Sanity makes a splash on Nintendo Switch this summer.
I'm okay. I'm good.
Next up,
All right,
check
not
out the
everything's a
newest game
banger.
from our friends at Inti Creates.
Love those guys.
Inti Creates.
I'm in for Inti Creates. Sunsoft.
The long-awaited sequel to the mutant blasting action
Oh,
adventure game.
damn.
Blaster Master Zero is coming to Nintendo Switch.
Wait. What? Wait, what? Wait, wait. What? Wait, where did Blaster Master Zero come out? I thought that was literally a Switch launch title. Am I going crazy? I swear to God that came out like the first week of the Switch. What am I thinking of?
Also has some new tricks up his sleeve. He can now counter enemy attacks with the blast counter. If timed just right, they can
Whoa.
be chained into multiple attacks that dish out lots of damage back at the enemy. In Blaster Master Zero 2, the stage
Oh,
is set in
Zero
outer
2.
space, and there's more to explore than ever before as you travel across the galaxy to a host of different planets and their orbiting planetoids. Search for new items that power up.
I heard the first one was amazing.
Jason. During their journey, Jason and Eve will cross paths with a motley cast of fellow metal attacker tank pilots and their support droids. Will their pilots become trusted friends or bitter enemies? Mutant blasting action is back. Blaster Master Zero 2. Available today.
What? Shadow Drop, $10 bucks?
Upside down right now.
Well, there are many theories as to why.
V.
Remains a mystery. Perhaps there's an alternate dimension within these very walls that, until just recently, lay dormant. Or perhaps someone flipped the camera. No one can be sure.
She can't even take him seriously. She looked at the camera like, Are we doing this? Stranger Things 3 the game. We just got the trailer for Stranger Things 3 today. I watched that. Looks real good. July 4th. So is it co-op? It's fine. I'm not going to play it.
It's no longer a mystery that the official game of Stranger Things Season 3 is coming to Nintendo Switch. This retro-style adventure game lets you play through and delve deeper into the events of Season 3 alongside a friend in local co-op. Explore the town of Hawkins, solve puzzles, battle enemies, and uncover mysteries as one of 12 playable characters from the hit original series. Cancel your long
Why are you
weekend
beating up a
plans
bunch of
because
like
the game
random
arrives on
leather
Nintendo
jacket
Switch
wearing sunglasses
the very
thugs?
same day as the third season on
Don't know.
Netflix.
Haven't seen the
Hey,
season. Can't say.
stranger things have happened.
Okay, that's quite a selection of games coming soon to Nintendo Switch. But guess what? There are tons of great indie games available right now on the system.
To celebrate indie games and their creators, we're running a sale on some of these fantastic offerings. From Firewatch to Yoku's Island Express, there's no shortage of games and distinctive worlds at your fingertips.
Make sure to check them out on Nintendo eShop later today. On behalf of Nintendo, we'd like to thank all the indie developers that bring their incredibly unique game worlds to Nintendo Switch, and the avid players that support indie games. We are extremely grateful.
Huh. Do you hear something?
Alright, this is the last thing that I kind of know of.
Finally, I'm almost out of this crypt. But this isn't the world I remember. At least this guy is familiar. And that pulsing rhythm. Wait.
It's a Zelda crossover.
I think I was called here for a purpose. It looks like I've got work to do.
Ha!
And this time, I have help.
What? Ha! I have no idea how Crypt of the Necrodancer plays. What? What? Cadence of Hyrule? Crypt of the Necrodancer featuring The Legend of Zelda. Huh. Alright. Is that it? That was it. Oh, okay. So we started things off with a little Cuphead. Again, I played the hell out of Cuphead. It was okay. There wasn't too much for me here. I've beaten Cuphead to hell and back. I haven't, but I almost beat it on an expert. And for those of you that played Cuphead, you know how brutal that is. What else do we got? Let's just skim through it. We got not so much. It was okay. I think the most hype thing for me is that new Double Fine game. Absolutely. And what is it called? It's called something. It's called something. This looks real cool. I want to know more. I want to get more deets on it. This looks like we got some roguelike stuff. Randomized character every time. Plays a cool 90s kid. Rad. How could I forget a name like Rad? This is where my interests lie. And if it's got... Yeah, so the kids look totally different, I'm assuming, every time you restart. And it almost looks like you can take monsters' abilities or something. Yeah. I'm not sure if he just killed a snake. But there's... Yeah, so there's definitely, like, monster-oriented body morphing stuff, which is cool. This I'm super into. Oh, yeah. So there's a couple things. So, the Pinball Fury game looks sweet. Yeah, and I'll try this out maybe. Depending on how much it is. This looks pretty cool. I like the whole Hexen, or not Hexen, not Bejeweled. What's it called? Maybe it is Bejeweled. Is it Bejeweled? The connections with the bugs in the center. It looks like there's combos you can make by bursting them all at once. Blaster Master 02 is kind of cool. The fact that the shadow dropped and it's only $10. Probably worth checking out, considering the first game is supposed to be incredible. And I am also curious in Crypt of the Necrodancer cross Zelda, for sure. I want to do a little bit more research to figure out exactly how this plays. I understand that I think you have to move and attack and do all your actions to the beat of the music, so you're constantly like... Yeah. So... I just want to know, like, is it stages? Am I supposed to explore an entire world to the beat of music? If so, like, what is the penalty for not syncing with the music? I just don't know enough. That's cool. They redid the, I can't remember what they're called. These guys. Hold on. Where is it? The first boss in... Oh, come on. What's wrong with me? The first boss in Link to the Past. The circle of statues. There, these guys. Except they're the ones that like hop around in a circle, but now they're using electric guitars. That's so cool. Yeah, I'm interested in a couple things. All in all, if I was to grade this Nindy Showcase, C+. That's where I'm sitting right now. But if you like my reaction to this Nindy Showcase, make sure you leave a comment down below letting me know what you thought of the showcase. What is your favorite game from the Nintendo Indie Showcase of Spring 2019? Is there anything you are looking to pick up in the immediate future? Are you going to jump on that Blastmaster Zero 2? What did you think of the games? What is your favorite? Give me your top 1 or 2, possibly 2. Give me your top 2 games. Anyways, if you like my reaction, you can head over to the channel. I've got a bunch of more reactions up there. Things that I like better than the showcase here. But we've also got gameplay videos. We're doing a playthrough of Kingdom Hearts 3, which I am loving on the channel right now. So if that interests you, you can go check that out. And thanks for watching, everybody. I will catch you later. Peace.